One of the major reasons that we're seeing so much population growth is because of the beauty and quality of our natural resources. So it's economically imperative that we protect them.
Making it greener, making it cleaner, good interconnectivity with transportation.
We've got to have better schools. We've got to have a place where people want to move in, where their kids are going to get a great education.
Everything we do, we need to be planning together for the future.
And that is combining our resources, our visions, and our goals to make sure that we can meet the needs of our community.
And from that, crime rate goes down, our dependence on public services go down, and everybody benefits.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we're at the beginning of a new era in America. It's about finding better, smarter, greener, more attractive, energy-efficient ways to live, to work, and to move around. It's about our children, and it's about our grandchildren, and it's about the future, and it's about planning for the future. And that's what you're here to do today, is to plan for the future.
And it's about a regional discussion, how growth will occur, where it will occur, and we're in control of our own destiny.
It's a game about regional collaboration and regional visioning.
And so this is very much about finding the very best way to solve problems. And if you can do that, it empowers regions to do two things: preserve the quality of life and also to compete in the new global paradigm.
Growth is coming, and we have an opportunity now to plan for it and have it the way we'd like and where we'd like to have it.
We have 380 participants today. It's a wide variety of people from all over the region.
And it's actually a day-long exercise that brings together all the folks in the 10-county region to begin to build a common dialogue.
And this is a great way to have a conversation with leadership, both political, business, and bring individuals in from around the upstate together to let them learn about the differences in their counties so that they can work together in the future.
I think regional visioning and planning are so important from a conservation perspective.
We have to have things that pull us together. We have to have vision to see where we really want to go.
Because rivers don't respect political boundaries. Our air doesn't respect political boundaries.
It's critically important that we look beyond the barriers and the geographic boundaries that we have.
So putting ideas together, thinking about what helps Oconee helps Greenville, what helps Greenville helps Anderson, what helps Anderson helps Spartanburg, and vice versa.
Regional visioning allows our people, our suppliers, and others to have choices as to where they locate, types of lifestyle, transportation, grid needs to be pulled together so it works for the entire region. So for a manufacturer, it's essential.
That is the type of thinking that's going to move this state forward, that's going to move this economy forward.
There's a map at your table. Note that there are no jurisdictional lines on those maps. The maps are gridded, and each box equals about 2 square miles. Here are the growth projections again for the region. 118,000 more households, 203,000 more jobs, 234,000 more residents, and 1 million new vehicle trips daily. Let's put all of our ideas on the table. Let's make sure everyone is heard. Keep an open mind, be bold, be creative, and have fun. We have 2 hours, and the game is on.
Look at your guiding principles and figure out where you want all that growth to take place.
Every Lego equals 640 either jobs or households. A red Lego, 640 jobs. A yellow Lego, 640 households.
That yarn represents transportation, infrastructure. You're going to have to place that, so remember, there's a cause and effect. There are ramifications. If you put all of your development in new areas, you're going to have to build roads to get to that. And at the end of the game, we're going to tally the cost of your infrastructure at your table and be able to show you the relationship between the choices you have made and the ramifications that will exist.
Don't we want to protect along the lake system in here too?
Right. I was pleased really to see the cooperation around our table in terms of not an either or and not somebody trying to control, but a willingness to throw pieces on the table and ask a lot of hard questions.
But why would you put it there and not somewhere where you could tie more into it?
People are not just looking at their own small community. They are looking at the big picture and trying to help us look at a regional way of improving our community.
Understanding that what's good for Greenville is good for Anderson, is good for Spartanburg, is good for Greenwood. And so if we can get even from city and county officials along with our elected representatives in Columbia to buy into the fact that it's an entire package that we're trying to protect here.
I think this is opening a lot of people's eyes to what it is about places like the city of Greenville and downtown people like, and how you can replicate some of those themes, some of those ideas in other places.
There are a lot of people that are communicating with folks that they don't see on a regular basis, and it will definitely build a level of trust.
We've proved to ourselves that we could take very bright and caring people from 10 upstate counties and bring them all together and actually talk and think as one.
So you guys did a great job. We put you in diverse groups specifically so that there would be divergent perspectives in those dialogues. And it's so gratifying that there's such a broad consensus here. So let's take a look at the top principles that were identified by your tables. Improve regional transportation, education, promoting infill development and mixed use, diversity of housing choices, protecting community character, investing in your cities and towns, preserving natural assets, and promoting quality of life.
But we roamed around and looked at what scenarios did we feel were common themes. And so 4 of them kind of stood out. And so one is dispersed growth. Another is corridor growth. The third is compact development. And a fourth one is what we call rural village.
You all really do agree, more than you disagree. It's that consensus, it's the foundation for how you can move forward and be effective together.
You know, sometimes you have great mountaintop ideas and everybody is excited about it, and then nobody actually puts them into action. So the next thing is to make sure that we go back and actually implement some of the ideas that we're talking about today.
I think that as a result of today, that I will approach problems with a more regional perspective. And I also think that as I look at decisions that are being made in other places, I probably won't be as critical as maybe I have been in the past.
We finished the game today, but the future is just beginning. We've got a lot of work to do. We do have common values and we do have a common destiny, and I think we've made a big advance in that understanding today.